give a fuck.
Yes! Well, hello lovelies, it's Tracy. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and we are watching and experiencing the 5-star album from Stray Kids, and I can't wait any longer. I was going to wait for my album to arrive, but she hasn't been sent yet, and I have a feeling it's because I had another pre-order in there, and that might be why it's taking longer to get to the store and then be shipped to me. So that's the situation that we're dealing with, but I'm very excited nonetheless to listen to the whole album with you all. I have really been strong and have not listened to anything that I shouldn't be. So yes, I'm very excited to do the whole album. So of course it'll be in 2 parts, and when I finally get my album, open it up. So I'm very excited to see what inclusions I got this time around. But also, if you would like more exclusive content, so if you'd like more Stray Kids, I have so much over there on Patreon and TXT, ATEEZ, all that sort of stuff, especially more BTS. I'm getting into more of the content, so if you like any of those groups, you can head on over to the link in the description box down below, and there is so much more over on Patreon if you would like more content. If you haven't, join the lovely family as well. Don't forget to press the subscribe button, don't forget to press the bell, and the like button. It really helps us out and lets us know what you guys are vibing with. So without further ado, let's get into the first song of the album, which is Hall of Fame. And I've completely forgotten what the previews of these songs sound like, so I feel like it's going to be a whole other experience when I get to listen to these again with you. So yes, let's get to it.
Run my name into the stars right now. On gallery에 날 남겨. 날 중심으로 돌아가 sunlight. Oh Galileo, 다시 재발견. Yeah, I'm the spotlight. 낮과 밤대로 cloud 가도 봐도 환대 감당. 안 되지 나란 떳떳한 발치 구글 박제되고 down. 선명했던 그 자리에 난 올라. 애매하게라도 설명하기 너무 바빠. 위대한 역사 유성펜으로서 내려가. 전 세계로 전파. 시체를 무시하는 프롬타임. 머리 위에 떠오르는 아이디. 너는 그만 생기세 내 전부. 내 빛에 다른 말겠지 이미 주자들의 선두. 치고 내 주인전. I'm gonna stop 내 발자국 I'm strong. 적 미치는 업적. 입에 딱 버려지게 만드는 광경 legendary. Hear the people call my name. Here I'm on the Hall of Fame. Unveil the rumbling trails of hustling. Enjoy. Shaking the industry, quaking reality, making it iconic. Pick it up now. 쌓아올려 빼곡한 내 일기장과 기록들은 making you history now. 빛이 나는 이 자리발 딛고 고개 바빠 시들어 이제 나 Call me Shakespeare, I'm feeling I'm a papers 즐겨고 비활배로 이 게임 판의 승부를 뒤집어 faker. 아인슈타인도 수치화 못하는 패턴. 다음 단계는 훨씬 높지 지금 수준의 거듭 제거. Like Hawking in black holes I'm walking. My script rules and the rules and permanent marking. 어째워 적어 my fate. 어차피 this is my way. 넌 넘어 세상도 대연되는 양 동서남북 crescent. 펑펑 찍고 내 주인전. I'm gonna stop 내 발자국 I'm strong. 적 찍는 업적. 입에 딱 버려지게 만드는 광경 legendary.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I want more. The Hall of Fame. Numerous records I'll make him. Hear the people call my name. Here I'm on the Hall of Fame. Unveil the rumbling trails of hustling. Going done. Causing the world.
Oh my god.
Making it iconic. 점점을 찍어 stone. Shaking the industry, cracking reality. 입에 딱 버려지게 만드는 광경 legendary.
Holy crap. That I really want to see a dance choreography with this song. I feel like it would be so good. You can just tell all the different nuances that you can add into the choreography to bring this song even more like fully formed and fully fledged. It's actually insane. The fact as well that it had like the 80s, I don't know the words for this, but like the 80s synthy sort of sound, like the Stranger Things, like the do 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 do. Let me see if I can find it. That bit. Like I feel like Stranger Things show is about to start. So I feel like it brings this element of sci-fi to the song, as well as obviously they're talking about all these iconic, legendary human beings like Neil Armstrong. Yeah, so I really feel like you get this whole sense of all these varying elements that are being put together to make Stray Kids iconic and for them to be in their own Hall of Fame. And a lot of the lyrics like are very just, I don't even know how you think of lyrics like this. But the fact that they're able to sort of give, and my eye is burning right now. Why? I think because I got hairspray in it earlier. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so I'm very excited to listen to the rest of the songs. Like this line, "Call me Shakespeare, I'm filling out my papers, enjoy the battle with crisis." Like, call me Shakespeare? Oh my god, okay. Anyway, vocals, rap, clearly the photo visuals that we're seeing, all 10 out of 10. So what is the next song? Next one is S-Class. So of course we've already reacted to that. If you haven't seen it, you can click up there. But this time, if you want to pause and watch the music video and come back, but this time let's watch the suit dance practice, because I didn't get to watch this one yet. So I feel like it'd be really fun to get to watch it with you guys. And because usually dance practices are left for my Patreon lovelies, but because we're obviously doing the whole album, I'd rather be able to watch it with you as well. I just realized something. Don't you reckon, so like they all actually, I feel like Sungmin just that little bit more, but they all look like they are anime characters. Like, you know, when you see anime characters and they're literally like Sungmin, they're wearing a suit and their glasses and they seem a little bit like the sweet but yet still a bit narcissistic guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like in a good way. Yeah, they literally all look like anime characters in these outfits. I'm okay. I'm dead. Diane gets this part. Yay! Oh. it's always Bakari. I can't.
당연하지.
Tianjin, no. Oh my god. Oh, Bangchan.
봄 특졌다.
Oh my god. What flirts? What actual flirts? I can't. Literally, they all looked so fierce and so good in their suits and outfits. Like, I feel like, can the stylist please, like, in all their videos, just list exactly where they got everything from? Because I feel like they just all fit so well and just makes, like, that's the whole point of a stylist, I know, but like the outfits just sit exactly where they're supposed to be. I do know, especially when it comes to wardrobe from film, is that what you might not know is that a lot of the time, sometimes these clothes don't actually fit very well, and you have to actually get like a tagging gun to cinch in pants and do all that sort of stuff. Like, especially if you remember from the Thunderous music video, like Changbin's pants kept unclipping. It's because you kind of, you know, the tags, the clear plastic tags that are usually on clothing for the price tag, where it's like has two T ends and then like I really can't think right now. But yeah, those things, basically you use that to like fine stitching where it can be cinched together, and then you do that way if it breaks, it's not going to hurt anyone. And if you use a safety pin, it could unpin and it could stab them. You know, there's just so many things wrong when you're using safety pins in order to cinch clothing, or to make sure clothing sits flat and all that sort of stuff. So those are the kind of things they usually use instead. That way, if something does happen and it pops or whatever, it's gonna just come loose. It's not going to stab them or be seen or things like that. So yeah, a little tidbit for you. So okay, let's find out what's the next song. It is Item. And then Superbowl. Superbowl is one of the ones where I'm really interested in sort of seeing where this goes, because it's supposed to be the song that God's Menu replaced. So that'll be very interesting to see what could have been instead of God's Menu. Well, that version of God's Menu. So yeah. Okay. Well, let's first go to Item.
galaxy.
Wow.
모든 색 나의 색 어디 가든 color flash 아무것도 없어도 I'm feeling blessed. Started from the bottom, I made a night, saw the light.
Wow.
I felt divine. 끊임없이 I make it mine, never die. Item, 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 Pac-Man. Item, item,
Wow.
item. Game set, item back. 이건 내 back. 꼭 장착 가득 차. 여기저기서 탐내 my item. 몸에 안 받는 아이템 따윈 없지. 닥치는 대로 소화해 먹는 섭지. 스스로 담아도 안 넘치는 접시. 여기저기서 탐내 my item. Game set. 처음부터 레전더리 명단되는 이름. 나쁘리 쳐. 잠못 패치 명성 touching 다 버리고. 온몸에 넘치는 full and 비약. Let's go 따윈 존재치 않는 내 죽이는 skill. 내가 손 들면 다 올라가지. 약질러봐 안에 아르던 new. Celebrate, we gon' elevate. The pressure we ain't gonna taste failure. 능력치 보면 눈고 확장해. 여기저기서 탐내 my item. Got the best of the best, nothing much I confess. All the stars in my eyes make my galaxy. 모든 색 나의 색 어디 가든 color fast 아무것도 없어도 I'm feeling blessed. Started from the bottom, I made it mine. Saw the light, I felt divine. 끊임없이 I make it mine, never die. Item, 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 Pac-Man. Item, item, item on game set. Item bar, 이건 내 bar. 또 장착 가득 차. 여기저기서 탐내 my item. I do this that nobody can. The God bless, I'm the one and only. 날 선말로 상처 내려 해도 sorry, but there's no damage. 재능이 모여서 시기를 샷. 안 답답하던 멀리로 가. 티내진 않지만 난 뒤져 보이는 lights 전부 다 홀라지 봐. 밤새도 2시 벌어 눈을 뜨고 벌어. 실로드 마이크에 더. Yeah, it's my item. 몸에 안 맞는 아이템 따윈 없지. 닥치는 대로 소화해 몸딴 섭취. 스스로 담아도 안 넘치는 접시. 여기저기서 탐내 my item, item, item.
I love that.
Item, item, item. Game set, item back. 이건 내 back. 꼭 장착 가득 차. 여기저기서 탐내 my item.
I was not expecting how that song came about, because obviously it had elements that are like video gamey in terms of the music, but also the I really get when Changbin was like, you know, we're a little bit annoying in the intro. If you haven't seen the intro with me, again, it's up there. But yeah, they're like basically our whole thing is we're a bit annoying. And the fact that they blended this really hard chorus with that more sing-songy bit. Is it a pre-chorus? I forget where exactly it falls into the song, but let me see if I can find it. No.
Nothing much I can feel so. Got the best of the
This
best.
bit.
Nothing much I can feel so. The stars in my eyes make my galaxy. 모든 색 나의 색
Like, it's so
어디 가든
beautiful.
color flash 아무것도 없어도 I'm feeling blessed. Started from the bottom,
This.
I made a night, saw the light, I felt divine. 끊임없이 I make it mine.
Like, I wasn't expecting this part in the song, and then it goes,
Item, item, item,
you know?
Pac-Man, item, item.
So was not expecting those blending of sounds for sure. But yeah, so I feel like this now might be a precursor to what might be in store for us with Superbowl. So let's just get into the next song. Okay, I'm so excited. I wonder why they didn't do a unveil for this track. I wonder if it's maybe they wanted to keep it more under wraps and just have it as a nice surprise with the album. But I wonder what, like, and you know, push other songs that maybe might not have been as that wouldn't have gotten a chance to shine otherwise. Like, I wonder if that's how they sort of decide what songs get unveils, what songs don't, what you know, just that sort of thing. So I really would like to know how their thought process and how their process to decide what songs get the unveils and all that sort of stuff. But anyway. Ooh.
Cooking up a storm, piece of cake. Spitting out the fire, feel the blaze. Taking over, we don't play by the rules. If you wanna feel alive, say the name. Say the name. Bellowing, curse my.
Wait, is this whole song in English? I feel like they're progressively doing more and more songs in English, or at least have sole English tracks and songs as well. That I feel like in general, Stray Kids has a lot of lines that are English compared to other groups. Obviously, because having quite a lot of English speakers in the group, it's a bit easier in order to incorporate that. But as well, I have a feeling that's just another level and another aspect of Stray Kids as to why they are so globally popping off. Because they really appeal to, you know, not only the Korean fans, because, you know, obviously their songs are in Korean, but because they have a lot of parts that are in English, it just has that little bit more of that singability and catchability for us English speakers, because we're able to pick up the English lines and sing them back and to really vibe with it and get to know more of what the song is about without knowing what the lyrics are. Because obviously if you're just listening to straight Korean songs as a non-Korean speaker, like, you get the gist of it, but because you also have the English in there, it just reaches a wider and a broader audience than it would otherwise, because then a lot of people would feel like they would have to go to the trouble of trying to translate everything. But it being a little bit more accessible because of that, I feel like, as well as just that neck level of appeal that Stray Kids has to a lot of global fans, especially the newer ones that are just sort of learning about them and figuring out if, you know, it's for them or not. So I feel like it's a gateway. They're a gateway, a strong gateway. Like, I feel like you're gonna get sucked into a riptide, but yeah, it's just like another level. But I'm gonna stop talking now. Okay.
Say the name. Say the name. Say the name. Bellowing speakers, mic pop filter. Bass be kicking harder, get your head off kilter. Keep your dirty hands off me. I'ma show you, just wait and see. No matter what we are the ultimate king.
Oh my god.
Fresh everything. If you're right now, you're so addicted, yeah, thank you, come again. Everything you're craving, yeah, it's all me. Everything you meant to do was all me. Yeah. Hell of a line, yeah, I know it's hella fine. Hell's Kitchen tasting divine. Feel it in your system. You want it more for a new flavor.
I get it now.
She's so bustin'.
Oh my god.
Finger licking, yeah, we cooking up a Superbowl. In the kitchen, Michelin, irresistible. Feeling prime, state of mind. Finger licking, yeah, we cooking up a Superbowl. Mixing this nomad, this look like fusion. Take a photo with positive and in lowest resolution. Scrolling through your feed just to me cooking up your timeline. I eat up everybody's liking shit. Hottest trend, hot days, no pay, just free samples, paydays. Ayy, go down, sold out, wake up, resting, sell it, ayy. Hold up, so much, trail up, receipts, blowing bam, bam. Can't resist it, your feet is sherry, plate of leftovers. Hell of a line, yeah, I know it's hella fine. Hell's Kitchen tasting divine. You feel it in your system, you want it more, different new flavors. All the shit so bustin'. Finger licking, yeah, we cooking up a Superbowl. In the kitchen, Michelin, irresistible. Feeling prime, state of mind. Finger licking, yeah, we cooking up a Counting stars, I feel the light. Open my eyes in the darkest night. Yeah, you know that it's true. Yeah, you know it's all
Oh my god. I can definitely see how the two songs, because obviously they both are very food orientated. I can see why that they were thinking of Superbowl to be God's menu, but I'm sorry, Ayan, but I am so glad that they picked God's menu to be God's menu, because it's one of the songs that fully got me into Stray Kids when I heard it in, how long ago was that? Was it early 2020? I forget. So like when I first heard that, I kind of fell away from Stray Kids, and then when I saw them again on Kingdom, it got me intrigued, and then I kind of went back and watched, because I left Kingdom, I didn't want to watch the whole show, which is why I've watched it now on my Patreon. And then coming back and being like, okay, who was I noticed that because I saw a clip basically of Bangchan speaking English, and I'm like, hang on a minute, I know that accent because it's my accent. How is this Australian boy in this Korean K-pop world? So so then it led me to God's Menu, and then here we are. Here we are. So there's like there's just so many iconic things about God's Menu that I feel like Superbowl probably wouldn't have had the same impact as God's Menu. Like it has the same flavor to it, but it doesn't have the same hardness. I feel like because God's Menu goes in, it goes for your throat. It like literally it goes hardcore. So like I'm so glad that they went with that for their title and for it to be God's Menu. So it's not to say it's not a good song. I think Superbowl is still a really good song, but it just doesn't hit as much for me like God's Menu does. So, but now we know, and it's really interesting and fascinating. So it's really good that they were able to put it on this album and for us to listen and appreciate it and everything. So yeah. Okay. Now for the next song that I'm very excited to hear, and that is Topline, because I still have the it's just stuck in my head since I've heard the preview of it. So I can't wait to get to watch everything, because it's our first music video of the lot. So it's the first unveil that we're seeing that has a music video from this album. So I'm excited to get the visuals and find out more who Tiger JK is, because this girl has no clue. So I'm very excited to find out who he is. So let's find him, shall we? Topline. I feel like this song's gonna be like pretty hard hitting. Hopefully I can watch this in 4K. Okay, subtitles on. Let's go.
But they can't pass me I'm the red line. Just sing along, I'm dancing on the thin line. 더 크게 더 따라 부를 Topline. 밤새도록 gon' play, I can do this all day. Cause we don't give a fuck. 우리 손을 그어 Topline. 그 누가 감히 너의 Top.
Yes.
더 높은 쌓여가는 car. More car. bom디기디 bombombom. Topline 위에 박자 다시 우리 show. Light 뜨거 we about to blow. Topline, Topline. bom디기디 bombombom. Gravity 받아지가 않는 딱 템페린 cavity so we go. 는 흐려지는 빗꼬리로 뒤로 흐르는 시간 속으로 영원한 이 순간 never detour. 두 눈을 꽉 감아도 느낄 수 있다 홀린 듯 따라 불어 Topline의 끄떡거린다 whiskey로 대로 intoxicated razzle dazzle 터지는 방언들은 classic 내가 뱉는 대로 뒤틀린 maybe you Stevie 틀린 time travel.
Oh my god.
Look at me now, how about now you can't deny.
Yeah.
But we still running on this way cause I'm never satisfied. 이미 야만한 사람 다 그득이지만 the reason why 아직 내 기초 몸을 지탔어 여전히 kept my speed on top. Ain't nobody can do it like this. 소리를 따라올라 멀었다 배를 나가기 attention 여전히 넘쳐 passion 뒤에서 이만한 대소라고 내뱉음 대답은 널 탱이가 없어. I'm trying, I'm molding, I'm rolling my way till I'm counting wins.
Shout at the back. Oh my god.
모두가 break but they can't pass me on the red line. Just sing along, I'm dancing on the thin line. 더 크게 더 따라 부를 Topline. 밤새도록 gon' play, I can do this all day. Cause we don't give a fuck. 우린 손을 그어
Love it.
그 누가 감히 너만 top. Class 더 높이 쌓여가는 car. More car. bom디기디 bombombom. Topline 위에 박자 터질 우리 show. Highlight 뜨거 we about to blow. Topline, Topline. bom디기디 bombombom.
발 아래 천지가 보여 with the top line 위만보다 목이 뻐근하지 넌
발 아래 천지가 보여 with the top line. 위만보다 목이 뻐근하지 넌.
Oh my god. Okay, I said this in the unveils because S Class hasn't hadn't dropped yet, as in like they didn't give us a teaser yet for it. This by far could have been a title track as well. It is so catchy. It is such like a tongue-in-cheek song, and it's so sassy. It's actually insane. Like, I love this so much. Like, all these songs are going on my Spotify finally after I finish this video, but like I have a feeling I'm going to be playing this song a lot. And I get it. I get why Tiger JK is one of the leading producers and rappers in the industry, because he sounded crazy. He sounded insane. I loved it so much. But you can just tell it was so cute. Like, whenever he was in frame, you could just see the stray kids around him like almost fangirling in a way and just being so happy that they're like in a music video with Tiger JK. It was actually really cute. So I can't wait as well to watch the behind the scenes of this music video. Well, all the music videos really, apart from S Class, because we've already done that. But yeah, I'm so overwhelmed because it was such a good song, and it like Bang Chan's part, we need to watch that again, especially the first time around. A lot of people replayed that bit. So, and just everything about like the fact that they're laundering money, like literally laundering money in laundry machines, is an interesting concept. So yeah, let's go. Oh, love it. Okay, so before we have other songs to get to. But yeah, so I feel like this is a good place to stop for now, for part 1. So yeah, so we're going to continue on this journey very soon. So thank you so much for being here with me. What is your favorite song on the album? I really need to know, because so far, apart from, well, obviously I haven't heard the rest of the songs, but from these five, yeah, from these 5, I think it would have to be, for me, probably because some of them still haven't stuck in my head just yet, but my top is still S-Class and then Topline as my second. I feel like then it might go maybe Hall of Fame item Superbowl, maybe we'll see. That is just my feelings and thoughts so far. That might likely change. So yes, so I'm very excited to get to the rest of the songs with you all. And yeah, so I want to take this time to thank my lovely patron lovelies. I want to thank my super mega marvelous lovelies, Abby P and Kim H. Thank you so much for being your amazing selves, as well as all my other Patreons whose names are beside me right now, and YouTube lovelies. You guys, I can't do it without you either, and I'm so close to 10,000 of you. I can't believe we're almost hitting that milestone, and it means so much to me. So if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to join the lovely family. Would love to have you, because every single one of you literally means so much to me. And to be able to share our love for the groups that we do really enjoy with each other means so much. So literally, I feel like my friends and family are very sick of me talking about it. So the fact that I get to talk to you guys, it makes a huge difference in my life, and I hope it does to yours as well. So thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like button, helps us out. And until the next video, I love you all, and I'll see you then. Bye.